Hi there, this is Krina Panchal. Welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing great. If you're new here, I'm an artist and I create content on art and art inspiration. So if that interests you, definitely stick around and subscribe to my channel. In this video, I'll be sharing with you my top 5 tips on how to loosen up and be more creative. And with that, I'll take you guys on a sketchbook date with me in the park. So get yourself a cup of tea or coffee and enjoy. By the way, one small update before we start this video. I have uploaded my second class on Skillshare and it's about watercolor basics and creating mini art. This is a beginner class and I have shared a lot of tips on watercolors, so if you want to try, definitely check out the link in the description. Okay, if you don't know what Skillshare is, it's an online platform where creators share their knowledge, and here you can learn any new skills from softwares to fine arts, interior design and much more. If you're interested, check out the link in the description. If you purchase from this link, you will get 1 month free. Because investing in yourself is never a bad idea. Alright, let's get back to today's video.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.
For today's sketching session, I have arrived to this beautiful park in the Sunday afternoon. As we are talking about loosening up, I thought of creating whatever caught my attention. So I thought of painting a scene of a lake with all this beautiful greenery. Once in a while, I love visiting some park, beautiful place for some sketching session. I just look around and start sketching whatever catches my attention. I also try to be more spontaneous and use whatever medium I want to use at the moment. And just create something I like without worrying about perfection, just enjoying the process. Being an artist in this time can be challenging. Sometimes, as we all reach at a point when we start creating to impress algorithm, and I'm no exception. I'm kind of biased on this topic because when you start putting your art on Instagram, you become more disciplined about creating artwork. It's kind of an invisible push we get to create something new and post it on Instagram. And sometimes I honestly need those pushes to create more art. But what if this makes us drain? We start seeking perfection and make us lose our all creativity. If you feel this, you need to loosen up a bit. Here are a few things that can help you loosen up all that and find your creative flow. First, create art for yourself. I didn't think about this until recently. Someone was looking through my sketchbook and asked me if I post all this on Instagram. I was like, yes. And then he asked, I want to see what you created for yourself or something to just practice. That moment kind of hit me really hard. Remember being kid when we used to grab colors and papers and just create something we love instead of worrying about if someone will like it or not. We just wanted to enjoy this time, right? And that was the time we felt the most creative. I know at some point all creatives needs to focus on what other will like and buy. But still, in between all that, we need to keep that creative, risk-taking child alive and use it to improve our work with kid-like curiosity. To keep that alive, I recently bought a small sketchbook which I keep on my desk and spend at least 30 minutes every day. If not possible, then whenever I can. I just paint anything I like with any mediums I want to explore. Trust me, once you start doing this, it will feel so nostalgic and also feel therapeutic. Just take a paper, some colors, put on some fun music and just create whatever you like. and this will help you to be more curious and more creative. Second, treat yourself as a beginner. I was recently reading a book called You Are a Badass, and there was a quote: "In the beginner's mind, there are many possibilities, but in the experts, there are few." I could not agree more. As we become a professional in something, we know that whether something will work or not, and accordingly, we will try to decrease our risk. And one way this is very great thing that you will play safe, but this will stop you from trying something new. Because we feel that there is a great risk, so we don't even try and we start to draw their boundaries. Now we have a ceiling and we learn to play in this space only. We will stop experimenting and become more uptight. Whereas when we start treating ourselves as a beginner, you don't know any boundaries. For you, sky is the limit. You will experiment with new stuff. Of course, some things won't work out. But when something just clicks, it feels amazing, and that feels so alive. This way we can grow. Third, don't judge your ideas, put it out. How many times did you thought of something nice, but after some times you started to judge yourself or your ideas? Like, it's not that good, it won't work out. Before anyone judge us, we become our own biggest critic. You never know what will work out. So instead of shutting them down, at least put it on paper and then see how you can execute. We always think that we will remember it and then just forget them. So I have started to write them down in my phone, which is more convenient. So later on, I can check those out and see how can I make this work. Fourth, give yourself a little challenge. Once in a while, we all have been in a situation where we are not provided enough resources, and out of that, we have to finish certain tasks. For example, you're cooking, but you don't have enough things, so you start using your brain, be more creative, and make something so good, which, by the way, you won't be if you had everything. I know this sounds a little weird, but this is true. I personally found that when I don't have enough resources, I tend to be more creative. Similarly, once in a while, I give myself these challenges of limited art supplies. Maybe I do a limited color palette or put a timer. These are really fun exercises to do because this way you can explore how different ways you can use your art supplies, and you will definitely come up with something new. For example, if you limit yourself with a black pen for sketching, you will try to add shadow with it, where you can experiment like how can I use my pen differently which will look more creative. This is a simple example, but when you actually try it, you will come up with something really cool. Last one, create mini artworks. Personally, I love making mini artworks as I get to try out new things. Because they are so small, I can finish it so quickly. Also, if new experiment didn't work out, I won't end up wasting a lot of art supplies. So what can you do is, when you come up with some new ideas, try it out on a mini canvas or mini paper. So see what things works, what doesn't, whether what were you imagining, does it look like that, or maybe comes out even better. So these are my top 5 tips that helps me be more creative, take off all the pressure and start fresh. Let me know if you do any of these things to find your creative flow back, and also share your views if something that helps you be more creative. I would love to know that. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you like this video, give a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it. This motivates me to create even better videos every time. Alright then, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.